click on them, they pop, and they're kind of attractive when they pop at night. So you set your viewer to midnight. And then, if you can,
I can do that. Just a minute though. I want to get the some good video in the daylight when I can. Oh, I think they pop better when somebody else pops them for me.
Well, they only last a few seconds, and then they pop on their own, and the reser tries to keep the same number of them in the air all the time, so it reses a new one every time.
Every time one pops, yes, roughly.
And if you click on them, the reser only reses them once a second, so if you're fast enough, you can get all of them disappear except the most recent one, and so people spontaneously turn that into the game. How to get all the balloons except one. And you have to keep popping them in order to before more appear.
And they go right up in the air and hang there. So if you let them get still, they will. If you let them get still, they're easy to pop. But if you have to chase, the ones that you have to chase might be a little bit more difficult.
Yeah. It's not a difficult game, but there's something satisfying about the flash and the pop that makes people want to.
Yes. Well, nobody can really resist pops. I can't even resist them when they come to me in my Amazon packages. You know, they always send you a bunch of plastic things that are presumably there to pop. I mean, well, either that or they're shipping air. And we got plenty of air in Texas, so that must be but we can always use another pop. Well, and if you have enough people popping, yes, that's. I'm going to go to nighttime now.
I'm gonna double the number of them. Thought I was going to. Oh, well, except Asterion is popping them too fast.
He's fast. Also, I know I've got what I need. What I need to do is raise my allowance for particles.
Particles?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I'm sure I have it down fairly low. Yeah, I've got it down.
Actually, the pops were better before. Did somebody res something that has a particle system?
Oh yes.
Oh
yeah, Mike, you have some particles coming out of the launch pad down the way.
Yeah.
And those particles are starving the balloons. Can you delete that for a while? And
yeah, I will.
And there's a trick, or there's a bug in the a particle system call in OpenSim, that if you try and generate large amounts of bubbles by setting your burst rate to 0.0, meaning make them infinitely fast, that if you have just one particle system that has the burst rate set to 0, it will starve all the other particle systems in the sim. And if you set it to like 0.00001, that doesn't happen.
Okay, I'm shutting off some particle systems.
Okay, now we'll see. Yeah, we're getting big. Yeah, we're getting better flashes now.
Well, they're a little better now, but they were a lot better earlier.